You all look very beautiful. So as always, I have an idea in mind of what I'm going to talk about, and then it totally changes. So what came through in that meditation was, I am enough. Just say that with me, I am enough.
I am enough.
What a powerful, powerful 3 words those are. I am enough. Sometimes we don't feel that way. How many of you experience that? Sometimes you don't feel like you're enough. You don't feel like you've done enough, or that you are enough. Well, what if we really knew that? What if we really got that? You know, I am enough. Just say that inside yourself. I am enough. In fact, turn to the person next to you and just one at a time say, I am enough. If you're not sitting next to anybody, then turn to the person next to you in front of you. I can't hear you guys. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
We are enough.
Yeah. Well, I'm not done yet. Now turn to each other again and say, you are enough. Okay, let's say it together. We are enough.
We are enough.
We are enough.
We are enough.
We really are. I mean, that's really the truth. The other stuff that we heard or believed is not the truth. But that really is the truth. And I had no idea that was coming out, but yeah, really important, isn't it? This is a new year and a new opportunity to get things deeper, to know things, I was given these 2 messages this morning to talk about. And that these are the 2 really important things to embody this year. And not just this year, but this moment and the rest of our lives. We go, oh, I didn't quite get it this year, oh no. But I'm saying this year as for the rest of our lives, right? This is like a kind of new beginning, and for most of us, we're really ready to step into new things and new goals, and we set intentions, and isn't that true? So it's a wonderful time. So the first one, and your ego's going to go, no way. No, I'm not doing that. You can ask me all you want to, but I'm not going to do that. So this is the one to practice, especially for the ego part of our mind, because our spirit's already there. But this is the one to practice. And that is, you ready? Take a breath. Okay, we need to let go of our time frame. We really need to work on letting go of when we think things are supposed to happen. Right? That's that ego part of our mind, that part of our mind that, no, it's going to happen, and why hasn't it happened yet? What's happened? My prayers aren't answered. Why is this happening? Okay, the practice this year, really strongly, is to let go of the time frame. Because it's not our time frame. It's Spirit's time frame. And the only thing we need to know is that it's already done. What if you knew that? What if you absolutely knew that whatever you were calling forth was already done? And you could just let it go and let it manifest at the right time in the right place when it's supposed to, not when you think it's supposed to or you think it should happen. I know we've all practiced this, but now you get to take it deeper. Because we get in our own way around this a lot. How many would say that for themselves? That we get in our way around this. So the practice every moment is, I let go of the time frame. I let go. It's not that you let go of having goals, because that's important to have an intention, because how does the universe know what we want unless we put it out there? But to know that it's already done, that it's already happening, that the minute we put it out out there, the universe goes, I'm going to make it happen for you. But we don't know what's involved with all those things, right? Like the most beautiful things take place in spirit to get it to happen. How many times have you thought about someone and then all of a sudden you run into them? Like you're in a busy shopping center and you two end up at the same place at the same time. Or something like that. Don't you ever think, wow, that's amazing? Like what it took for us to be there in that moment at the exact same time? Right? And then we worry about, why is this happening now? It's like, it's so divine. All the time, it's so divine. And most of the time, things turn out better than we could ever imagine because we can't hold that higher vision all the time. Isn't that true? So that little voice going, yeah, I don't like this. That's the practice. That's one of the practices. Who wants to take that on? So letting go of the time frame we think it's supposed to happen in. And that includes our health and well-being. How many times have we said, and have I heard, and have I said to myself, come on already, what's happening, you know? Lisa and I have been talking a lot about, Lisa has an amazing Facebook page now on burnout and helping with burnout, and I've been there. We both have. And the thing I learned the most about my adrenal burnout is that it's a process back to health. And every moment is a process back to health. And it doesn't happen in the time frame we think it's supposed to happen. For me, it's been a good 6 years. And I still have days where I don't feel so great. And I have to remember that it's perfect, that my body is recovering and healing and doing exactly what it knows to do, exactly what it needs to do. That it's happening in perfect timing, in a perfect way. We just have to allow that to happen instead of fighting against it. Isn't that true?
Yep.
I think the fighting against is...
Fighting against. This is what I'm saying. Let go of the fighting against. You know, because that slows everything down. So that's a really important practice. I know you've all heard this, but it's important to hear it again because this is the message I keep getting over and over again. For me and for all of us. Because what if it was all perfect? Because it is. Because it is. Because every step in the journey is exactly what needs to happen to get us to the next step. Everything. The struggle, the hardship, the illness, the lack of money, the everything. Whatever, fill in the blank. It's all there to guide us, help us, empower us, teach us, everything. It's all there. Perfectly. Isn't that true? Spirit's going, yes, and the other part's going, no. But yeah, we all know that. We forget sometimes. And the other big one, are you ready? Take another breath. More than ever, we have to take care of ourselves better than we ever have. We have to look after ourselves. We have to make ourselves a priority. And I say have to. Because we can't do the work we're here to do if we're not the best that we could be. If we're not looking after ourselves and filling ourselves up and, you know, in balance within ourselves, we can't possibly do what we're here to do fully. We get tired out. So we must look after ourselves, and sometimes it's forced upon us Sometimes it is. Sometimes, we hurt our foot or our ankle, or we break ribs, or we do something that forces us to slow down, that forces us to go within. So before that happens, start now. Right? And how do you do that?
Pay attention.
Pay attention. And how do you do that? What can you start to do?
Take time for ourselves.
Take time for ourselves. Write yourself into your diary, right? Okay, this hour is for me. To meditate, to walk in nature, to do whatever feeds me.
Turn off the TV.
Turn off the TV.
That's visual.
Turn off the TV. What else?
Listen to our bodies.
Listen to our bodies.
Listen to your gut.
Listen to your
higher
gut.
self.
Yeah. The messages are always there, always talking to us. It's just tuning into that station, tuning back into ourselves. Yeah. What else?
Drink more water.
Drink more water. It's an interesting thing, water, isn't it? Because when we think we're hungry, so often we're thirsty. What else can we do to really, this year, this moment, start to look after ourselves, take better care of ourselves? What else?
Be prepared to do something for yourself first before you help others.
It's like on the airplane with the oxygen. I always think of that.
Yeah.
Don't you? When they say, if you have children with you, who gets the oxygen first? You do. And then you give it to your kids. That's such an important thing, It's so important, and we forget that. So we must balance ourselves. We must take that time to create more balance within ourselves in whatever way we can. It's vital. It's vital. We have to do it now. I look around and I see so much illness. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because it teaches us so many things. It's amazing, experiencing different things with our health. But one of the answers for me now is we've got to take time to tune into ourselves more. Every day. Every day. In whatever way works for you. Every day. Even if it's 5 minutes, every day. Tune within and say, how am I doing? What's happening? How are you? What do I need? That's a powerful thing. And I'm not talking about take an hour for yourself, because that might be way too much for some of us. But what about starting with 5 minutes? Can you do 5 minutes? Hello? Can you do 5 minutes?
Yes.
Do you know what a difference that could make? What do you think? What kind of a difference would that make?
Change the rest of your day.
Your whole being would feel like you were there listening. Because it has to start within first. Everything is within first, before it's external. It's here, within us. Then it's outside of us. But most of us do it the other way, external first. And then we have to turn within when something goes wrong, when there's no other choice. So it's about starting internal first, within, inside. I opened up this book called True Love. Thich Nhat Hanh, I love his teaching so much. And I just opened up to this page, of course. I like to do that now. I don't read full books anymore. I just go, what do I need to know? It saves a lot of time. Okay. The Buddha said this: the object of your practice should first of all be yourself. The object of your practice should first of all be yourself. Your love for the other, your ability to love another person, depends on your ability to love yourself. Right on, Buddha. If you are not able to accept yourself, how can you accept another person? And how could you love that other person? So the object of our practice is to should first of all be ourselves. Start within. And it was interesting when I was in America, so we've done 2 trips recently to Nepal, no, Nepal's not yet, to Fiji and then to America. And when I was in America, I went to Agape, and I was fortunate that Michael Beckwith was there and speaking, and I always have notes with me so I can share the messages with you. So what he said was so pertinent to all of this, and that was that this year, more than ever, we need to be on our own side. On our own side. I actually had never heard him say in those words before. We have to be on our own side. Be our own advocate. Look after ourselves. Because if we don't do that, no one else is going to. It's really up to us, isn't it? We're it for ourselves. Then everything comes from that place. So one of the things he shared was to say every day, I'm here for me. So want to repeat that? I'm here for me. I'm here for me.
I'm here for me.
I'm here to be my own best advocate.
I'm here to be my best advocate.
I'm here to be my own best advocate.
I'm here to be my own best advocate.
Isn't that important? How many times we put everybody first? And then we don't have enough to keep giving. So we've got to turn that around. Then you've got more to give. Then you're giving from an overflow. An abundant overflow. How incredible is that? Then everything becomes easier. I was listening to Lindsay and Luke's one of their songs, and they're going to be performing it after my talk. But the 2 words were what this is all about. Ease and grace. Ease and grace. To come back to ourselves, to come back to that place of ease and grace within ourselves. Because everything builds from that place. I sent Lindsay a message and I said, you got to do ease and grace. She said, no, I already got it, Laurie. We're just on telepathy.
Yeah, too, I said, like, sourdough.
So, I'm here. Okay, so, close your eyes for a moment. And as I say these words, you can either say them out loud or inside yourself and really feel it. Not just say it, but really feel it inside of you. So begin by saying, I'm here for me.
I'm here for me.
I'm here to shine.
I'm here to shine.
I'm here to follow my heart and soul.
I'm here to follow my heart and soul.
I don't need to wait for someone else's permission.
I don't need to wait for someone else's permission.
Only my own.
Only my own.
Breathe that in. Breathe in that it's okay to give yourself permission to take care of you, to be healthy, to be happy, to be abundant, to be joyful, to be prosperous, to be amazing. See inside yourself, I give myself permission right now to be a role model for others. By taking the best care of myself that I can. By being on my own side. Yogi Bhajan says, we are made of love energy of the universe. We must replenish that universal energy every day in order to live. We are made of that love energy of the universe. We must replenish that universal love energy every day in order to live. So I give myself permission to do this. And now just breathe in all of the qualities, all of the things you want to bring in to you right now, into your body, into your being, into your life. Just call it all forth, whatever it is. More love, more peace, more self-care. Breathe it in to every cell. Breathe in that permission to put yourself up there, to make yourself a priority. To be able to listen to the messages within you even more easily, effortlessly. To be in better balance, connection with yourself. With every aspect of yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotional body, your energetic body. And then taking these words now from Louise Hay, and you all have a copy of this to take home. In the infinity of life, where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. So close your eyes and just take this in. I live in harmony and balance with everyone I know and with myself. Deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions, and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself. Therefore, I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing food and beverage. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore, I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love, so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself. Therefore, I work at a job I truly enjoy, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people I love and who love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself. Therefore, I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself. Therefore, I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. All is well in my world. And breathe that in. Take it in. Know that this is the truth of your being, now and always. And we just say, and so it is.
So it is.
And so I let it be.
And so I let it be.
Hallelujah. Yes. Yes. Let's say together, yes.
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 And turn to the person next to you and say, it's okay to take care of me.
It's okay to take care of you. It's okay to take care of you.
And then it's okay to take care of you. Yes, I agree with you. Yes. Thank you.